Hello, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and of course, to make sure that you do share this video. My name is Solo. So, where does B.I. Phakathi really get his money, you guys? The question that South Africans just keeps on asking. There is one question that has followed a South African philanthropist for years, B.I. Phakathi, you guys. That question is exactly that. Where does his money come from, you guys? If you spend your time on social media, you have probably seen a lot of his videos. A man approaches someone who is struggling. Sometimes it's a homeless person, rather. Sometimes it's a parent struggling to feed their children. Sometimes it's somebody who simply needs help, and then Phakathi gives them money. Sometimes he gives them 100 rand, 500. Sometimes the amount is considerably more. And because these videos have reached millions of people, one question inevitably comes up. Recently, that question has become even more controversial after traditional healer and reality TV personality Ugogo Maweni questioned the source of B.I. Phakathi's money and suggested that people shouldn't assume that money being given away is automatically coming from a good place. They have been asking, how can one person afford to keep giving away money like that, you guys? And this, of course, has caused a huge debate online. Before we jump into conclusion, let's separate what we know, what B.I. Phakathi has said publicly, and what remains as speculation. So B.I. Phakathi is widely known in South Africa for his videos helping people living in poverty and people experiencing homelessness. He has deliberately kept his identity relatively private, and that mystery has become a part of his public image. Now, instead of making himself the center of the story, his videos usually focus on the person receiving the assistance. Over the years, he has built a massive social media followings, with his videos being shared across social media platforms. And here's something important. When millions of people watch your content, there are legitimate ways that content can generate income. You can have advertising revenue, you can receive donations, you can work with brands, you can participate in sponsored campaigns, and you can use your platforms to raise money for specific causes. Pierre Phakathi has been involved in commercial campaigns before, including a campaign with Capitec. So the idea that his activities could generate legitimate income isn't strange at all, but that still doesn't completely answer the question, how much money does he actually make, and how much of that money does he personally give away? That's where things become clear. Did B.I. Phakathi ever ask people for money? Yes. And this is one of the most interesting part of the story. In 2023, B.I. Phakathi made headlines after telling people that he was broke. People began sending him money. According to reports, members of the public sent him different amounts, including 20 rands and hundreds. And there was a twist. He later explained that the situation was a social experiment. He wanted to see whether people would help him when he claimed that he was struggling financially, and people did. This tells us something important. B.I. Phakathi isn't necessarily funding everything entirely from his own pockets, you guys. He has a community of people willing to financially support what he does. His foundation also has ways for people to support or donate. So donations are clearly part of the broader ecosystem surrounding his charitable work. Now, what about the social media money? This is where people online start putting the pieces together. Think about the scale of his content. A single viral video can potentially reach hundreds of thousands or even millions of viewers. If that content is monetized, the platform itself can become a source of income, and that then creates an interesting cycle. The more people watch, the bigger the platform, the more opportunities for income and sponsorship, the more money potentially becomes available for charitable work. Of course, we shouldn't pretend that we know his exact earnings, you guys. There is no reliable public financial statement following, showing that BI Pakati earns this amount from YouTube, this amount from Facebook, this amount from sponsors, and this amount from donations. So anybody rather giving you an exact figure without evidence should be treated cautiously. But then comes the controversial question: if the money is legitimate, why don't we know exactly where this all of this comes from? And this is where the internet's become very divided, you guys. Some people say, why does it matter, he's helping people? And others are saying any person giving away that much money should be transparent about where the money comes from. And then there are people who even go further. They begin suggesting that there must be something sinister about the generosity. This is where Ugogo Mawini's comments become part of the conversation. Her argument essentially taps into a belief that people shouldn't assume that wealth or generosity automatically means something positive is happening behind the scenes. But here's where we have to be careful. There's a massive difference between asking questions about somebody's finances and accusing that person of participating in rituals of criminal activity. The first is a legitimate question. The second requires evidence. And as far as public verified information goes, there's no evidence establishing that BI Pakati's money comes from ritual or sacrifices. So, guys, where does the money come from? Based on public available information, there appear to be several possible legitimate sources connected to his work. Number one, social media revenue. His enormous online audiences create a possibility of advertising and platform income. Number two, it appears to be donations and supporters. He has publicly received financial support from people who believe in his work. Number three, brand partnership and commercial campaigns. He has participated in campaigns with established company. Number four, fundraising. His platform has also been used to bring attention to people who financially need assistance. And finally, number five, his own resources. There have been occasions where he have spoken about using his own resources to help others. The reality could therefore be much less mysterious than people think. But there's still a question worth asking. And this is where I think the conversation becomes very interesting. If BI Pakati is receiving donations and sponsorships to help people, how exactly is that money managed? How much goes directly to people? How much is used for filming? How much goes towards transportation? How much supports his foundations? How much comes from sponsors, and how much comes from his personal income? Those are reasonable questions, but we shouldn't fill the gaps in our knowledge with accusations, because we don't know that. We don't know doesn't automatically mean that something sinister is actually happening. Sometimes it simply means we don't have enough publicly available information, guys. And that brings us back to Ugogo Maweni, you guys. Ugogo Maweni's comments have definitely sparked a conversation that was already happening online. People have been asking questions about BI Pakati's money for years, but her comments have taken that conversation into another territory. Now, people aren't just asking, where does he get the money? They're asking, could there be something spiritually wrong with the money? And that is a much bigger claim. As viewers, we have to be careful. We can discuss what somebody said. We can examine their claims. We can also ask questions, but we shouldn't turn an allegation into fact simply because it sounds shocking, you guys. Personally, I think the most interesting part of the story isn't whether B.I. Pakatis is secretly involved in something sinister. There is currently no verified evidence establishing that. The more interesting question is, how does a social media philanthropist build a platform capable of giving away so much money? Because that is actually a fascinating modern business model. You create, people watch, the audience grow, brands become interested, supporters donate, the platform generates opportunities, and that money can potentially be redirected towards helping people. Whether that's exactly how B.I. Pakatis finances work in every case is simply something that would require greater financial transparency to establish. But one thing is certain, the question isn't going away, and perhaps that is why this story has become so controversial, because when somebody repeatedly gives money to people who desperately needs it, many of us want to believe that the story is simply about kindness. But when large amounts of money are involved, people naturally start asking, where did the money come from? And maybe that's the question worth asking. Just make sure that we distinguish between evidence and speculations. Well, there you have it, you guys. What do you think? Please do engage your thoughts with me in the comment section down below. Do not forget to like this video and also subscribe if you haven't yet done so. I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Tozani, don't mind my nail broke. Nancy, just a quick one. I love how people are so quick to take imali from people they don't know. Umuntu uyahamba estradeni nje uphethe ibhegi upha abantu imali and you guys don't know. You just take the money. That person's supposed to do that. Ngoba that's what isilwane sakhe sifuna leyo nto. Guys, I will explain more in detail on the podcast, but stop taking money from strangers. And then again, I'm not saying that everybody's doing it. Please don't get me wrong. But isilwane othwele ngaso esifuna ukuthi uhambise upha abantu imali, and those people going to spend the money or being grateful or being honored as if they are as if you are legendary. Who do you think they're praising? They're not praising the person that's giving the money. They are praising where the money comes from. And that's where isithwalo saloyo muntu loyo gets power. There are genuine people who just want to help, but there are also naughty people ebazi ukuthi bayenzani, ebazi ukuthi bavuka ekseni bafaka imali zabo esikhwameni bahambe bayopha abantu ngoba isilwane sabo sikhula ngaleyo ndlela. Be careful.
Okay guys, ngizoyenza ivideo yokugcina manje ngale ndaba kaBI Phakathi. Ngifuna ukuthi ke abantu nje abezibuza ukuthi uBI Phakathi uyithatha le mali engaka. Ngisaselapho namanje kuthenini it's the same money nathi sinayo. Ngizokwenzela example. 2019 kwakukhona uCoinit. Ubaba wafike wayofaka iCoinit. There was this thing yama track wafaka 150,000. Wabuya wafaka another 150,000. So it means bese nama in lento ama package awu2 akhona. Wase wabuya wathalalisa esho kumina. Wathi ke ngicabanga ukuthi since ingekho into yenzayo right now ngikufakele nawe lapha because kahlahle vele imali ezoba ne profit. And at that time mina I was away from uNkulunkulu and I wasn't tiding towards uNkulunkulu, so ivoice kaNkulunkulu kade ngingayizwa. And now ubaba was away, I guess, from uNkulunkulu because ivoice kaNkulunkulu akayizwanga, because ukube wayizwa wayengeke azafake wagcina efaka futhi naye. So I total kaba 450,000 afakwa Coinit. And uCoinit wagcina uvala uhulumeni because it was a scam. So lo 450,000 if you divide nje, let's say ubunika abantu 2,000, let's say umuntu umupha 2,000, ubuzonika abantu abo 225, ubanika 2,000. uCoinit khona abantu abalahlekelwa ama millions. There's a doctor nje obeyenza I documentary walahlekelwa ama millions to the point ayisefuna ukuyibulala. Kukhona lento ebiyenziwa ilo besakazi Khosi FM ubani ubuthe usibubuthelezi. there's a family eyalahlekelwa 600,000 kuleya nto leya. Baningi abanye abalahlekelwa imali. But into engizama ukisho ukuthi ke le mali abantu banayo, ayithi abanayo. Ukuthi if uNkulunkulu engekho eduze kwakho, imali yakho igcina ilahleka. Kunomuntu ofika athola uRafa or athola ilo abambilotho. Ngathi abantu ababambilotho bekwadla ukudla 14 million in 1 year. 14 million in 1 year. If ungathatha million elilodwa nje ulenze lento yenziwa uBHI phakathi, ngeke yini ukwazi ukuba nalama video uBHI phakathi nawo namhlanje. You can. Ukuthi ngoba izinto siyibuka ngenye indlela. Sithi ke ngoba kusho ukuthi mayepha abantu kusho ukuthi uzoyiseqedile ngama expense wakhe. Cha. If une gift of giving, uthi uNkulunkulu if uzothatha imali uphe abantu for yena, uthi uqala ngayo ibeke esayidini before uzoyenza izinto zakho. Kanjalo futhi if umuntu obhilivele ukukhokhweni okweshumi, uqala ngokweshumi ukubeka eceleni kube mande uzokwazi manje ukwenza into zakho. This is how uNkulunkulu alungisa khona ama expenses wakho, because kunomuntu namhlanje uthi mina angisoze ngakukhipha kweshumi. But unama expense namhlanje wondla abantu abazomjikela ngelinye ilanga. Yebo, wondla abantu namhlanje maybe ugcine ebulawa yibona. But if ukhokho kweshumi, uNkulunkulu uyabaqhelisa labo bantu kuwena abangeke babusizo lalutho, because kukhona into ukuthi wenza into enhle but ayizukukusiza. In fact izokubulala yona yinhle sayibona ukuthi izokubulala egcineni. So kukhona ukwenza into enhle unnecessarily. Yebo, so le mali leyo uBHI phakathi abasebenza ngayo, it's the same man abantu abanayo. Kukhona abantu abathola imali ba retire ezikoleni bavula amagaraji eimoto awa, and they lost maybe close to 2 million ngalezo zinto lezo. There are many stories engwazi yabantu abathola imali bawa because they were not listening to the voice of God, because if uNkulunkulu eseduze kwakho ulalela yena ngeke azakufaka ehlathini, akasoza akufaka ehlathini. This is why uBHI phakathi ku-appearisha as if banemali eningi. It's because yonke into abayenzayo ungcono ngithi ngemali yabo, ungaze ngikhulumele kakhulu. Yonke into ayenzayo ngemali yakhe igade uNkulunkulu, because wathi yena uNkulunkulu yena ozobheka imali yami, angifuni ukuyibhekela imali yami. So that's what happened if uphila a blessed life. Ingakho ngayithanda igospel of prosperity, ngithanda igospel of a blessed life. Yebo. So if you are living a blessed life, then uNkulunkulu uyakwazi ukumaintaina ama lokhu njani ama expenses wakho, akutshela ukuthi shada ngeke uzokwazi ukuba nemali ungashadile, because ngeke uhamba upha yonke intombazana ohlangana emgaqweni imali. And baningi abantu abalahlekelwe, kunabantu abathenga imoto zo 1 point something million abangayifaka ku insurance, lezo imoto zakhe inqika zaba beyond repair. So it's the same thing, akuhlukanga ngalutho bafethu, just ukuthi ke ivoice kaNkulunkulu yayilalela yini ukuthi uthini. Mawuthi uyothenga leyo moto athi no ungayithengi wena usanenkinga yotshwala, izolimala leyo moto. Mawuthi uyokwenza ukuthi no musukwenza manje qala ngalokho. Yabo ingakho uNkulunkulu ethi ngifuna ukuhamba nabo every day, khona ezokwazi ukuthi asilungisele impilo yethu ibe right. So indaba kaBHI party ngizoyivala lapho bafethu ekutheleni ke, hayi ngoba enemali, ingoba uNkulunkulu yena obheka imali yakhe. And nakuwe ngenzeka if ubuyela kuNkulunkulu futhi umnika imali yakho yonke, umnike yonke into nayo, even izingane zakho, umuzi wakho, usidilize lo msamo lapha ekhaya emzini wakho, uthi uNkulunkulu ngikhando wakho ke manje umsamo, a place of prayer la ingane yami izothi mayinenkinga khona izokhuleka kuwena. Yebo. So ileyo nto leyo engilwa nayo namhlanje kuthenini uBHI phakathi hayi ngoba enemali akanayo, ufana nathi, ukuthi ngoba isenza endlela right.